Saw her after 4 years. My girlfriend of 5 years dumped me on a random Tuesday. No fight, no warning. I came home from work and she was sitting on the couch with her coat on. She said she wasn't happy anymore. She said she needed space to figure things out. She packed one bag and said she'd come back for the rest. She never did. 5 years together. We talked about kids' names. I had a ring fund hidden in my sock drawer. Her sister picked up her stuff 2 weeks later and wouldn't look me in the eye. Around the same time, one of my best friends went quiet too. He stopped answering my texts, skipped my birthday. When I asked our group about him, everyone suddenly got very interested in their phones. This was a guy I'd known for 10 years, and some part of my brain connected the dots right away. I hated myself for even thinking it. I told myself it was paranoia. I told myself grief makes you crazy. 4 months later, a mutual friend slipped up at a barbecue. He mentioned their new place. There. One word, and my whole world tilted. Turns out they'd been living together almost since the day she left, maybe before. I never got to ask, because the next day, both of them blocked me on everything. Phone, socials, even email. Just gone. No explanation, no apology. 10 years of friendship and 5 years of love erased like a typo. I spent months asking myself what I did wrong. Replaying every fight, every trip, every dumb joke. Spoiler, nothing. Some people just take the coward's exit and let you carry the wreckage, so I rebuilt. Slowly. I got a dog. I learned to cook for one. I switched jobs, started running, moved to a smaller place with better light. My dog snores like an old man and I love him for it. 4 years went by. I stopped checking if they'd unblocked me. I thought I was over it. I really did. Then a mutual friend got married. I knew they'd probably be there. I went anyway because I wasn't going to let two ghosts plan my life. The wedding was out of state. I'm boarding my flight, shuffling down the aisle with my bag when I hear my name. That voice. I'd know it asleep. It's her. For a second, neither of us moved. The line piled up behind me. Someone coughed. I said hi like we were old coworkers and sat down. Seat 14B. I'm in 14A. Out of every plane, every row, every seat. 3 hours, shoulder to shoulder, with the person who erased me from her life. Her husband, my old friend, was 3 rows back. He saw me. He put on his headphones and pretended to sleep the entire flight. Brave guy. She kept spinning her wedding ring. Little nervous circles. Waiting for me to blow up, I think. Waiting for 4 years of anger to land on her in seat 14B. My heart was pounding so hard I could feel it in my ears, but my voice came out calm. I asked about her mom. Her mom was always good to me. She used to send me home with leftovers and call me sweetheart. Her mom is doing fine. Hip surgery last spring, recovering well. We talked about normal stuff after that. Her job, my dog. She laughed at a picture of him in his raincoat. The bumpy landing where we both grabbed the armrest and laughed. Small talk with a crater under it. Halfway through the flight, she got quiet. Then she whispered that she owed me an apology, that she'd written me letters she never sent. I looked at her for a second. 4 years ago, I would have paid money to hear that. I told her she didn't owe me anything, that it all worked out, and I meant it, mostly. At baggage claim, her husband finally had to face me. He stuck out his hand and said it was good to see me. His hand was shaking more than mine. I shook it and wished them safe travels. His face did something complicated. I didn't stay to watch it finish. The wedding was beautiful. And of course, the seating chart put us at the same table. Of course it did. I laughed at the speeches. I danced with the groom's grandmother. I gave a toast for the groom, and people actually teared up. She watched me the whole night with this strange look. Not guilt exactly. More like she was doing math that wouldn't add up. Nobody in that room could tell anything was wrong. Not one person. When it ended, her husband shook my hand goodbye again, and this time I held it a second longer just so he'd know I could. Then I got back to my hotel room, and I sat down on the edge of the bed, still in my suit, tie half off. The room was quiet, nobody to perform for, and I fell apart. I mean completely. 4 years of stuff I swore I was over came pouring out at once. The Tuesday she left, the bag, her sister's eyes, the word there, the birthday he skipped, every reply I typed at 2 a.m. and deleted. All of it. I cried like a kid until my chest hurt, hunched over in a hotel room with the AC humming. And when it finally stopped, I sat there in the dark, wrung out, and felt lighter than I had in 4 years. I sat next to her for 3 hours. I shook his hand twice, and I kept it together until I chose not to.